And my questions are to the witness, whom I actually congratulate for the resilience of standing for 7 hours. Now, Mr. Speaker, when the witness was asked in the cross-examination on the reasons why they only provided IFMIS extracts, he alluded to the fact that they sought these documents from the CC for Finance, and the documents were not available. So I would want to know whether there is any evidence in record of you seeking that evidence from the CC, and if then the CC has been difficult, now that you are a member of the County Assembly, is there anything that you as members of the County Assembly of Meru have done in this particular respect? Finally, again to the witness, because it has been mentioned by the Council for the County Assembly, I am thinking and I'm imagining in my mind why it is very easy for you to conclude that this document, especially the work ticket, is forged and not photocopied, because it is appearing, the same is appearing, I think 2 or 3 times, but a keener look at it will show you that it is the same work ticket for different cars, different travels, different months. So is it not then a possibility that the work ticket could have been photocopied and used in the next month for a different car? I would want those 2 clarifications.
Proceed.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. Thank you, Senator MERU. It's true that we have adduced evidence to support the allegation that we sought information of the IFMIS extracts from the CCM, and that is on page 30 of our volume 2 via a letter from the clerk, and the response from the CCM is also on page 31 of volume 2, where the CCM declined. And the question, if we have done anything to the CCM, we decided to hit the nail on the head, because these are monies expended in the office of the governor. And furthermore, the County Governments Act owns the governor culpable of the management of the resources of the county, overall management of the resources of the county. Number 2, on if work tickets are not forged, in fact, I'm guided that it's County Governments Act Section 30, subsection F, 3F, that in performing the functions under subsection 2, that is the responsibilities of the governor will be accountable for the management and use of the county resources. And furthermore, the CCM Finance is an appointee of the governor, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, it is also not true that the work tickets are forged, because there is no way you can use the same work ticket with the same serial number for the month of January, for the month of March, and for the month of April. That would be irregular, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Senator SIFUNA.
I thought, Mr. Speaker, the question on work ticket had been addressed to me, or?
It was addressed to the witness. So
much obliged.
To answer.
Much obliged.
Mr. Speaker, my first question goes to Council for the Governor. I want you to provide a time lapse between the infamous prostitute video and the response of the Governor. Second, Mr. Speaker, to the witness, what government resources were used at these Okolea meetings? I'm confused, because you have said in your evidence there that it was not vehicles, you have not provided the numbers of the vehicles. So make it clear to us what government resources of the county government of Meru were used at these Okolea meetings. And finally, Mr. Speaker, I want Council for the Assembly to clarify to me whether in his understanding of Section 22 of the County Assembly's Powers and Privileges Act, which is displayed at page 62 of their volume 3, whether that provision relates to appearances by the governor before the assembly, or, as I understand it, refusal to produce before a county assembly or a committee any paper, book, record, or document. I want him to explain to me if in his understanding he thinks that section applies to summons to appear or refusal to appear before the county assembly as opposed to refusal to produce a paper, book, record or document. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Proceed.
Thank you, Honourable Speaker. If I can address my question, what government resources were used in the Okolea rally? We have clearly indicated that in the sworn affidavit by the police officer who is charging the people who are maybe alleged to have participated in the mayhem, it is clearly stated that county government vehicles were stoned or damaged. And also human personnel is also a county resource, and we have established that there are county government employees who are in that rally and also participated in the Okolea rally, which is a private charity. Thank you.
Counsel for the Governor.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. In answer to the question by the Honorable Senator for Nairobi, I would like to refer the Senator to page 167 and 177 and 178 of the Governor's Volume 2 to demonstrate a very simple fact of the Assembly, Volume 2 of the Assembly. 177 and 178, you will find extracts of WhatsApp messages adduced as evidence in support of one, the utterances and the sequence of those messages. When you look at the message appearing at page 177, it shows the time there is 21:16. The next message is 22:16. The next page now, you will find that time going back to 2017 and 2018. This confirms then that it cannot be the same day where these messages were posted. So our simple answer to the question is the governor was responding to a viral video that was sent in this group showing the deputy governor chanting, inciting songs against her, and it is in that response that she said, I will not be intimidated by these childish youths who have been mobilized by the DG. And she points to that video that has been sent. So you could get a lot of distortion on dates because these messages keep on being copied and pasted. So it is very difficult for you to tell whether this is from March or August because they do not follow a sequence, a particular sequence. Secondly, Honorable Senator, is that when you're in a WhatsApp group and you're responding to a specific message, you could actually press to refer to a specific message that was sent days earlier to respond to that specific one. So it does not necessarily mean that what appears next is what was being responded to. It could be in respect to a video that was sent much earlier. That is all, Mr. Speaker, sir. Thank you.
Counsel for County Assembly, under 1 minute, please. We are running out of time.
Mr. Speaker, the question was about my understanding of Section 22, whether it relates to refusal to obey a summons or refusal to produce documents. On its face, it refers to refusal to produce documents. And we showed you that refusal in page 30 and 31, I believe, of our volume 2. The section that speaks to the question my classmate, the Honorable EDWIN SIFUNA, asked is section 27. It is the one that relates to the power, to the offense of failure to obey a summons, and specifically section 27, subsection 1, paragraph A. The only other thing to note, Chair, is that these are not just statutory sections. They have their foundation in Article 195 of our Constitution, without which both the Senate and the county assembly will not be able to exercise their oversight function. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, honorable senators. We have expended the 20 minutes. Now we'll proceed. Thank you, Honorable Evans. You may proceed to take your seat.
Thank you, Honorable
Council
Speaker.
for the County Assembly, you said you have 2 witnesses, and we've agreed that each will consume 10 minutes. So you call.
Much obliged, Mr. Speaker.
So call that is the third witness.
Our third witness, Mr. Speaker, is the Honorable Mugambi Ridikiri Murudhen.